been a day of rest for me. I got up this morning a little bit later, started my meditation, and then joined my meditation group. But I didn't have a full hour in, and then I started to try to get about my day and do things, and my body was just like, nope. And I sat down on my bed and I just sat and sat and sat. And I sat for probably another 30, 40 minutes and just stuff moving in and out. And my music was in the background and just sat there. And then I got up. And my body said, okay, now you can get up. And then I did some rearranging and cleaning in my room, and then I laid down again and did some breathing and was with myself and felt some healing and rest in my body. And then I got up and did a little bit more, and then I laid down again. And so it's been that kind of a day. I had all these things I wanted to express and talk about. One thing I wanted to just bring up, and I brought it up in my meditation group this morning, was the sensation or experience that I walk through my days, and this arises and that arises. But not until I really sit down and create a video and talk about something do I connect these dots. I'm connecting these dots to make a meaning or to find some kind of a story, create some kind of a story. And I've been noticing too that there can be a lot of different stories that I can be telling, and sometimes I'm curious as to which one is going to pop out of my mouth. Which story could I talk about? The other day, I could have talked about teaching meditation. I could have talked about, after really considering and questioning substitutes for love and what really love was, I picked up How to Be an Adult, and I started reading, and there's a whole section about true love and what it is, and him expressing what it was, and it was so beautiful, and it was just right in sync with everything that's going on. And so all these different little stories or storylines can be playing out at the same time, but I'm just walking through my day, if it's my day or whatever the day is, and being with what's going on, being with the moment, and being with perhaps the inner conflicts that arise, being with what shows up and what I decide to walk into. So one of those stories could be about me saying no and saying yes to what is truly here and what I truly want. So I took today off, and today, Thursday, is my days for me. And my soul says this gets to be my day for me. And working for my parents, it's a challenge to have boundaries sometime. And I realized today I don't like saying no to them. I don't like not being available. But they called me, my dad called me, and he's like, can you come over? Can you do this when, later on? And I'm like, no, Dad. It's just not going to happen today, but you can put the syrup that you're making in the fridge and I can bottle it tomorrow if, it's too much for you guys today. And me walking through it almost internally with myself to say, okay, well, what can their options be for them? Instead of giving in to, oh, I'm needed and I need to show up or else things are going to fall apart and they can't handle it. Which is an interesting thing because that sensation and those feelings of me closing off my special needs, me and who I am, closing down that because they can't handle it, is actually something that just came up this week and is clearing. So there's another story. There's another meaning. Amazing. It's kind of fun to be able to tell a story. But the reason why it's kind of fun to tell the story is because I can find perhaps that center in me. And maybe that's what I'm feeling.